Hey fam, welcome back. In this video I have another Shop My Stash for you guys. I had some filming I needed to do and I thought it would be fun to take you guys with me through the little process of choosing out my makeup. I also was really excited to share my collection with you guys. I've done a little bit of reorganizing, nothing too big or major, but it's still so much fun to talk with you guys about makeup, and I was so excited to share how I've kind of reorganized my collection a little bit. So hopefully that sounds like fun to you. So if this video sounds interesting, go ahead and stay tuned. We're gonna get into it right now. Shop My Stash today for a look, but I wanted to go over my collection with y'all again. I've switched some things up a little bit. So starting with my little kind of drawers on the floor, I have all of my singles, and I actually was able to clean out a couple singles from the back there to make room for our new singles. I have so many neat colors in here. These are all like just different formulas, little indie Johns. I don't know, I love this drawer. It's one of my favorites. I cannot wait to do the collection video with single shadows. Then we also have, this is kind of the same old same. These are all my drugstore face products, just like blushes, bronzers, highlights. And then this is one of my favorite drawers too. These are all of my cream products, which I'm obsessed with. I cannot wait to go over these two with you guys. Then we have, all of my liners. I have my lip liners, standard color kind of gel liners, standard colored liquid liners, and then these are all liquid and gel, colorful in the back. I really love colorful liners. I feel like they can add so much to a look. These are my drugstore palettes, eyeshadow palettes, and face palettes. And then there's also a little bit of Morphe in here. And then the bottom's all Morphe. And then I ordered these little stencils from Amazon. So those are those drawers. And then on this side we have, hasn't changed, we have my glosses. You can see my new Natasha gloss and my new Alamar gloss from that haul video are in here. And then we have my liquid lipsticks. Most of these are also organized by brand in a way. Then we have, oh boy. We have my bullet lipsticks, which we are going to be doing a collection video and declutter with these because your girl bought like 10 lipsticks. I got like 6 MAC, 4 from Pat McGrath because they have those sales. Both of them had sales. And then I also ordered that new little Huda mini lip bullet duo they have at Sephora. And I have no room. None. So we are going to have to do some swatches. We're going to pick out my favorite formulas, and then from the ones that I'm a little bit more kind of whatever about, I don't want many duplicates, so we'll have to declutter some of those. I'm heartbroken. I don't want to declutter any of them, but it's necessary. And then down here we have my more drugstore lip products plus Too Faced, some Fenty. I have all my Fenty gloss bombs in here, and Fenty, I forget what these are called, they're little lipsticks, 2 of those. And then in the back, I have my Huda, Melt, and Lime Crime, and here's one from YSL. So it's just a hodgepodge right now, and I'll definitely need to declutter some bullet lipsticks, which makes me so sad. Then we have my kind of odds and ends drawers. I have like little beauty razors in here, lip balms, lip scrubs, blotting papers, creams, all kinds of stuff. It's got a lot of lip balms though. There's like tons of lip balms in here, and just tools and such, tweezers. And then in the bottom is my setting sprays. That hasn't changed too much either. And in this section we have my empties. This is not an empty. This is a palette that I am most likely going to be decluttering, but I may want to do a video about like using a full face of products before they get decluttered, just kind of like a last hurrah. I'm not sure. And then these are some empties. So I'm starting to try to do that so I can give you guys some reviews. I know Priscilla was asking me about the Kylie Skin foaming face wash. I made sure I used this right away, used the whole thing up. So I will do that video when this little bin fills up more. Then moving on to my Alex 5 drawers, I have my little Glamlight palettes there on the top, and then those are just some empty boxes that I thought were really pretty. Of course, my Samantha March collab box will never go anywhere. Beautiful Kaleidos box, YSL box, and my Natasha Denona box. So then my powder drawer hasn't changed too much. I did throw some loose highlighters up here just because I just don't have any room. So I do want to go through this drawer with y'all, pull out all these products. We'll do a powder collection video, and I may declutter some of these. I don't know. I'm just a mess. I get so attached and it's so hard for me to get rid of stuff, especially when I like it. I mean, I've definitely decluttered quite a bit from my collection, like humongous amounts I've given to friends and family, but the products I actually really like, it's so hard for me to get rid of them. This drawer is also new. So I used to have just all of these acrylic separators, like you see my bronzers are in. And I found that like you can see like there's so much wasted space when something else won't slide into this little slot. The plastic is just taking up a lot of room. But it was perfect for my bronzers because I don't have as many of those. So they all fit fine. But with my blushes and my highlighters, I actually found that taking out those acrylic things and using my little empty Allure Beauty boxes fit my collection perfectly. So these are all blushes. I'm able to organize them by brand. Even if they're weird sizes, they all fit. And then these are some other little highlighters and blushes and such. All of my cute little nail polishes sit right along here, which I thought was really cute. I thought it was the perfect little size to slide right in here. And I love that they can all be together. And then I have all my highlighters. And then if I were to slide these boxes out, there's another box back there. But they actually move a lot more easily because it's just lifting this box out and you can get to the back. It's my face palette drawer, which hasn't really changed too much. I can't pull it all the way out because of Doug's towel rack. You can see I took mine off the wall. But I just have to kind of slide this to the side a little bit and then I can get the whole drawer open. But all my face palettes are in here. Hasn't changed too much. And then this is all primers and concealers and my little sponges. I also have some extra setting sprays, like some backups in here that when I get through some more setting sprays will get moved to the setting spray drawer, but I had more room in this drawer, so this is where they went. And then the bottom drawer is foundation. I actually kind of reconfigured everything. I used to have drugstore here and then high-end in the back. But what I did instead was move the products to this one that I didn't use enough and put the ones I knew I loved toward the back. So that encouraged me to reach for these more and decide if I like them. They were either ones I hadn't tried yet or ones I just needed more information on. So that's been, I think, a really good solution for me. And I also moved these guys more toward the front, and the ones toward the back are the ones I know I like. Definitely want to give these products more love. And I think moving these towards the front of my drawer has helped me to do that. And since I kept talking about this bottom drawer, let's go ahead and talk about that one next. Now, you'll notice I don't have this closed because I need to figure out a solution. Do you see what my Alex 5 drawers are doing to this drawer? Because there's so much weight in them. I just have such a small space to work with that the only solution was to like sit it on top of these drawers. But now like the weight is just caving this whole unit in. I need to get a board to put on top of this to take the weight off of the center of this cabinet, and then I should be able to close that drawer. But for now, this is what I have to deal with. So anyway, I just leave this open a little bit. But this is my reconfigured drawer. I still have my mascaras in here. I have my backups of different brow products that I love that I was able to get on sale. These are all brow products that are kind of open and in use. I have eye primers in here. I have my little ABH highlighters. I don't use them as often and they were taking up a lot of room, but I feel like they might be really pretty for more like body stuff in the summertime. And then we have color correctors. We have lash glue, loose mineral shadows, but they're just really neat. I never ever use these, but they're the only things I kept that are that old, just because they're just really cool. I have my Natasha Denona single shadows here, which I also want to do with the single shadow video. I have all of these Steel Glitter and Glows, more Natasha Denona. And then I have all of these single shadows as well. These are actually like contour sticks and a banana stick from ABH. But most of these are either single shadows or they're like glitter liners. So this drawer had all my Moxie lashes in it. It had all those nail gems. And it was just getting so stuffed and out of control. And I'm so much happier now that I moved them to those little boxes in the closet so that this drawer can breathe again. And it just looks so much nicer. So now for my eyeshadow palettes, I honestly don't know how I did this. I thought there was no hope left for these drawers. I didn't know how I was gonna fit more eyeshadows in here. It was seriously ridiculous. It was like such a daunting task. But I did reconfigure these drawers and I love them. So I turned things up on their side instead of laying flat, and it gave me a little bit more space. We have all my Pat McGrath here, Natasha Denona, and then I have a bunch of indie singles and indie brands. There's all my melt palettes. So I love this drawer so much. It's one of my favorites. Then next, this drawer didn't change too much because it was already pretty much as good as it could be, like pretty optimized. But I have all my Lime Crime, Nabla. I have Fenty, KKW, Kylie, Huda, Dose of Colors, and Dominique Cosmetics. Huda Beauty at Persona and more. Dose of Colors, my Tarte palettes. These are all Too Faced and Urban Decay. All Natasha Denona. I have Storybook Cosmetics, and under that is Iconic London. I have these two Marc Jacobs palettes and a MAC palette. So pretty much, again, organized by brand. Then my third drawer is kind of also a bit of a hodgepodge. It's a lot of affordable brands, but then there's also some non-affordable brands. It's just kind of like get in where you fit in. So this first pile over here is mostly BH Cosmetics. And I have my little homemade mauve palette that we made together. I pretty much had to like Jenga these palettes all together, but I have Carity Cosmetics. The Vintage Dawn is the Ace Beauté palette. I have some Suva Beauty in here. This one is Ciate London, Bare Minerals. And then I have Butter London, Violet Voss, Ruby May. This is obviously KVD Vegan Beauty, Cargo, more Violet Voss, Becca. I have all of my Alamar Cosmetics palettes. I have all of my Juvia's Place palettes here. This is Beauty Bakery. And under here, girl, Lunar Beauty. I have Lunar Beauty here and Laura Lee Los Angeles. We are actually going to pull out this palette. I also picked up Moonspell. I have wanted this for a year, and I'm so excited to finally have it. I also might want to pick this Lunar Beauty palette out too in case I need the black in this palette. And actually, let's pull this too just so we can look at it in the video. I'm so excited for this. Next, reaching into my brow drawer. I already have an open mascara, so we won't be pulling anything from here, but for brows, I think I want to grab out this Maybelline. This is the Fiber Volumizer Brow Precise. I also want to pull out a pencil. So we have the Brow Ultra Slim. I also think I'd like to maybe pull a liquid shadow of some kind. I'm thinking I have a silver Morphe. Yeah, this guy. He might be really pretty with the Eclipse palette, Lunar Eclipse. For lips, I just did a bunch of swatches, and I think I want to go with this lippy stick. This is in the shade Aquarius. And I also want to pick out a more cool toned gloss. I think I will grab this one from Lorac. I don't know how cool tone that is. This one from Pat McGrath would probably be a better choice, but I want to try to get some more use out of these guys. And there's also this one here, which is more cool toned. But I think I just want to go with this one. And from my lip balm drawer, I want to grab this scrub from St. Ives. And I also want to grab this little guy, Pomegranate Honey Lip Balm from Estyle. This is the Fruitia brand. I also want to pick out some liners. This one looks like it might work. This is Bare from Kylie Cosmetics. I should have a gray pencil or blue pencil. Let me find those. Okay, so I pulled a bunch of products and I have all of these swatches right here. That one on the bottom is this one here from Urban Decay. This is Roxy. Sticker is still coming off. Then this color is this one from NYX. This is the Vivid Brights in Vivid Sapphire. Then we have this kind of gray with black sparkles, and this is this Batter Up shade from the Balm in Night Game. This one here is Nude Sticks in Slate. That is this shade. It's supposed to be gray, but it definitely has a bit of a green tint.
We talked about that. That's the Batter Up shade. This one is the Clinique in Ivy. I did not pull that. This one here is a liquid navy blue. This is the ColourPop liquid liner in the shade Crazy. This is our lip liner, which is Kylie Cosmetics in Bear. Sorry, that's upside down. And then I have two Urban Decay heavy metal liners. I have Space Cowboy, which is the kind of silvery gold shade. I also have Spandex, and that is the blue glitter. We have my gloss, which is the Lorac shade. This is called Sex Symbol. We have the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Aquarius. This silver is our Morphe glitter. This is in the shade Poppin'. Here we have a silver gel liner. This is Lorac, shade Silver, which is that shade. And then the last one, this really deep midnight blue, is from Laura Geller. This is the Incredible Waterproof Gel Liner Pen in Blue Jeans Baby.
Next, moving into my cream product drawer, I want to grab this Tower 28 blush. It looks like it might work. This is in Magic Hour. I also want to pull my nude sticks. I'm going to grab out nude sticks in Bondi Bay. And I think that's everything for this drawer. My drugstore face products, I want to grab out my butter bronzer. And this is in the shade Bronzer. Moving into my Alex 5 drawers, I want to grab out a powder or two. And I'm going to go ahead and just stick with this one here from Stila. I'm trying to finish this. This is the illuminating powder. For our blushes and highlighters, because we already have our bronzer, I need to grab out one that will match that Tower 28. This one might be a really pretty choice. This Clinique Cheek Pop in Pink Honey Pop. Oh, I did want to use these guys, but I don't know if we have the perfect one for the Lunar Beauty palette. I might have to come back to those. What are we gonna, oh, wait a minute. That might be really pretty, but that's like another cream product almost. Maybe the Seychelles? What shade is this? I'm gonna pull this one, the Buxom in Seychelles. I think that'll work well with the Tower 28 cream blush. And then we need a highlighter. What to do? What can we pull? Girl, I don't know. What would go with this look? What do you guys think? Should we look at highlighter palettes? Maybe I will try, there's a cool tone highlighter in here. I think I might pull Sandcastles and Mint Mojito and just use the Sandcastle side. Although maybe Mint Mojito will be pretty in the inner corner. Let's pull this one. I also wanted to try the KVD Cream Contour palette. I feel inspired to try that because we just talked about it in the face palette video. If I can find it. I want to try pulling this cream contouring palette. And that means I also will want a powder contour. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do my ABH powder contour and we'll do the KVD Vegan Beauty Shade and Light Cream Contour palette. Then the last products we need to pull are concealer, primer, and foundation. So let's pick foundation first because I think that will answer the other two questions for us. So since I'm doing a cream contour, I think I want to do something a bit more like full beat, maybe. So let's do a combo. Let's grab this Gucci foundation, which is a little too light for me. Or should we do the Pure? This one is like a little bit more of a full beat. Let's grab this. And that means that for concealer, let's Let's grab, oh my gosh, I've never tried this before. Let's do the Huda, the Overachiever Concealer. Let's grab a moisturizing primer. I think this is the one I want. Yeah. So let's grab the Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. This has quickly become a favorite for me. I think I actually like it better than the Smashbox Primerizer. So I think I would repurchase this one over the Smashbox. They both moisturize your skin, but this one is so thick. I love this primer. So here we have an overview of everything that we pulled. I also grabbed out my cotton pads for any kind of cleanup for my makeup that I need. I also pulled out nail polish remover. We have our bronzer section here. We have our contour section. Here's our eyeshadow palette and all of our liners. We have our brow products plus that Got2b gel. We've got our lip products. I also pulled out these eyeliners. I have some from Moxie Lash. I'm going to use my Stormy lashes. I also have this little kind of potted liner, a little liquid liner from Stila. We have our lip scrub and lip balm, our blushes, highlighter. We have our face powders, primer, concealer, foundation. So this is everything I'm going to use. And we're going to be creating a look with the brand new Lunar Beauty Eternal Eclipse palette. I'm just grabbed out these two just to kind of look at them together since that's everything I have from Lunar Beauty. And I've never used any of these palettes. The two I just picked up for Black Friday. So I just got those. But this one I've had for a little bit and just have not tapped into it yet. But I do think that some of the tones in here might be helpful for us. I'm not sure, so I'm going to pull this too. So I'm really excited. I'm going to go ahead and put all these in the office. And then you guys will see this makeup in action. Well, you'll at least see it on my face and you'll see these eyeshadows in action for that video. But I wanted to go ahead and shop my stash with you guys, show you guys a little bit about what's been going on in my collection and pull out some products with you guys. I hope this was really fun.
I hope that was super fun for you guys watching me shop my stash, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my new collection organization. The makeup that I pulled in this video you will see in my upcoming Lunar Beauty Eternal Eclipse palette video, where I will be doing 3 looks, including the one I have on my eyes today. The makeup for my shop my stash you will see in the blue and silver look. And if you are not already subscribed, definitely make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss that video. I thank you all so much for being here with me today. I love you all so much. And until the next video, bye.